Fernando Alonso has opened up on Max Verstappen's behavior, with Formula One commentator Karen Chandhok claiming he has broken Red Bull teammate Sergio Perez. Fernando Alonso has praised Max Verstappen for the way he handles himself, despite claims he has broken his Red Bull teammate Sergio Perez. Verstappen has led the line in another dominating season, but his achievements might come at great cost to Perez. Verstappen is on course to land a third consecutive World Championship and has since claimed an eighth consecutive win at the Belgian Grand Prix. Perez, on the other hand, has managed 2 wins this season at the Saudi Arabian and Azerbaijan Grand Prix events, the only races in which Verstappen hasn't managed to finish first. Despite both Red Bull drivers topping the charts, former F1 driver Karen Chandhok believes that the team has suffered a serious setback which Perez is yet to recover from. The 33-year-old started the Miami Grand Prix on pole back in May, but saw Verstappen climb 8 places to beat his teammate to the trophy. Speaking on Sky Sports F1 podcast, Chandhok said, "I will say the only other thing they appear to have broken is their second driver in some ways. At the start of the year, I go back to the drive he put in Jeddah, but more importantly in Baku." Crofty, Sky Sports commentator, David Croft, and I were in the commentary box there saying he would have overtaken Max, let alone the strategy, he would have overtaken Max on track and won that race. And it was a proper convincing performance, admittedly at one of his strongest circuits on the calendar. But ever since he got overtaken on whatever it was, lap 41, 48, in Miami, it's just gone away from him. I look at what happened even at the weekend at Spa. Max got ahead of him and he put 22 seconds on him in 27 laps. That's a big chunk of performance to put around a track where they are spending a lot of time at full throttle driving around in a straight line, essentially. To me, that is the cause of concern, the only cause of concern, in the Red Bull camp. Is this the 4th teammate that Max has potentially broken? Who can they have alongside him? Or do they just say, you know what, we don't really need anyone to be challenging him, we're happy for somebody to be half a second off the pace because our car is good enough for Max to be able to deliver at that level? Not all drivers agree that Verstappen's dominance is a bad thing. Aston Martin's Alonso believes that the Dutch driver shares a lot of similarities with himself, and claims the Dutch driver gets an unwarranted amount of criticism. I like Max, Alonso said via BBC Sport. H is a driver who just comes Thursday to the circuit, dresses in a Red Bull uniform, races Saturday and Sunday and leaves the track, goes back home and is still racing on the sim or in GTs with his father or just enjoying motorsport in general but having a normal life. Coming also from the Netherlands, somewhere, with not much background of F1. H is still a very normal person, just loving motorsport, and H is very fast. I think his attitude and behavior here in the circuit, he is very normal and I like these kinds of things. F1 drivers are now on a 4-week break with the next race of the season taking place at the Dutch Grand Prix on August 27.